no brand new series out into YouTube, but we are going to be doing a Let's Be a Bot series, meaning like we are just going to play completely like a bot, thermal scopes, very bad builds, and, looking the opposite direction of where enemies are, and plebbing. Alright, so that's going to be kinda the plan. So what we're gonna do is make the worst builds ever. So we're gonna look at something like, I don't know, the Harbinger 020 for this, and then we'll bring out, actually, you know what? I got an idea. We're gonna do like this, Hot Caution Black Cell. Then we'll do like a thermal, maybe if I can find one. Yeah, like that. That'll work perfect. Hold on, we'll do like the red one. And then from here it'll be like no stock. Let's see. That with the... There, we'll do that. We're keeping it with the gold theme though. So there we go. Right like that. Let's change out our camo to being... Oh good, I did do the zombies one. Okay, sweet. Zombies gold. Okay, so it looks like we're pretty okay, but we're gonna play like ass. Alright, we're gonna be like, I don't know, pull out a really bad pistol build. Something like this. But instead of this build, okay, which actually doesn't beam anymore, it used to, but now they added more recoil, so it doesn't. We're gonna put on like a very fat suppressor, if I can find one. So actually, we might leave that one. Yep, we're gonna leave that one. Then we're gonna do like... Oh, it has to be this to have the suppressor. Okay. Remove this. Keep the stock. Remove that, so we're not akimboed. Ammunition type, we're gonna do like... Where is it? Bullet velocity. And... Automatic. Actually, we're gonna leave it stockless, and we're gonna run a grip, but it's gonna be like that. Okay, so we're running this. Then behind it, on camo, I do, however, have it gold, guys. I never got it zombies gold, but we are gonna run under psycho. We are gonna run this one. Okay, looks weird, but it's fine. It's supposed to be weird. Stem is going to be something like, I don't know, like we'll do smoke grenade, right? If I can, there it is, smoke. And then the frag grenade is going to be something like a, what do we use here? I'm thinking something like maybe... a... Looks pretty okay, but no, we'll use something like a grenade, and we'll do this one. Okay. Tactical boots is going to be something like covert sneakers. Ninja vest is actually not going to be ninja. It's actually... Oh my god, I got all the vest. Okay. It's going to be the assassin's vest, which will give us... Basically, we don't show up on the UAV. This one... Covert sneakers, and then bone conduction is actually going to be something like hacked IR, off the IR strobes, so that way we don't get shot by helis. But this right here is going to be our little, our thing. Operators. You know what, we'll stick with the ops I'm thinking I have on already. Apart from... Why don't we do something like... a non-skin, kind of like you on your core tag, and then run, nah, hold up. I got one better. Okay, hold on. We'll do something like you.
No more headaches.
No, I don't like the coloration. I don't want it to be super bright. There we go.
warfare to me.
Arachnid. That works perfect. I don't think anyone knows what that skin goes to. And I'm trying to think, what can I use on the other team? No, I don't want that guy. Use something like Chai. Nope, can't use you. Let's see. Oh, Soap actually might be good. Yes, I can.
Here we go.
Because Soap masked. So now we get, you know, a good double thing there for this bit. And we are now going to play like noobs. Let's go in. Oh, I ate too much, guys. Made me something homemade and eat too much of it. So now my stomach is telling me, bruh, you ate too much. Plus I got coffee. So yeah, time to play like a noob. Oh boy, I can't wait to see what these guys sound like. I'm gonna mute my, well actually I can't mute my mic and be able to talk to you guys at the same time because there's no in-game mute and leaving me speaking to you guys. So I'm gonna have to just chill out here. And we are going to be playing completely like noobs. I'm sorry team that you got me. The game done this to you, so please blame that and not me too much.
Remaining.
He's got a plan A, just push it. Unless the dude's completely hunting my team, that's a GG.
Search and destroy. Watch the objectives. Set up security.
We play like bots.
They've planted at Bravo.
We have to play like bots, guys. And I'd love to be able to hear my team, but that's oof.
Only you remain. Finish the mission.
Pretend like I don't know what I'm doing. I can't wait to hear my team, bro, in a minute.
Stand down. We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy.
Oh my god, dude, I can't wait to fucking just like troll this team so hard, brother. Sorry guys on the stream, this is probably going to be a boring stream until I actually get into the voice chat of this lobby. Which by then I'll have to mute myself and kind of just play without you guys hearing anything except for what these guys say.
We're planting at Bravo. Device in place. Countdown started. Our device was disarmed. The round is lost. Focus on the next one.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for this man.
Search and destroy.
Alright, do we try now or during like round like the third wave or something? I'll think like maybe during the third wave is when we try. Hold on, I need to back up for a second.
Remaining. Moving.
Okay, the hit markers, real, okay. I heard him, but technically he should be dead, let's be honest, it's bullets.
30 seconds left.
Especially if you're gonna say a knife gets to one tap. In honesty, I believe I should have won the pistol fight. Let's be honest. More hits, more time for me shooting than he had overall, but I lose the gunfight is bullshit. That I will confess to. I should have won that. Come on, dude, stop being a little bitch, fucking using gas. He's above. And that ain't sus at all. We got it on cam too, brother. Literally when the ADS is after, like, the black, like, the, you know, black smoke aims directly on me and goes, oh, wait a minute, hold on. And then zooms back, like, you know, un-ADS's to pretend to wait, even though he ADS'd right to me. Gotta love it.
Final minute.
That's me being sarcastic, guys. He's not cheating. I'm just calling him a pussy for having to hide. I mean, I halfway want to try, and then I halfway don't. And that's why. Right, my team is just trained, like, blowing through them, and they don't have a headset. Like, I'd feel bad for trying in this lobby, to be honest. I mean, I want to, but I don't. Half the reason is I went to try and lost a gunfight due to poor registry of the game. And then other reasons is just, you know, dying to bullshit ass of pussy shit, brother. And I will 100% like back my thing there saying that is a pussy shit ass play they were doing. I'm sorry, if you have to play like a little bitch to win your gunfights, you're a pussy. I'll take that.
Hostile UAV in the air.
Yeah, right to me through the AC? Yeah, we're backing out of this cheat lobby, brother, and I'm turning fucking mouse and key off. Oh, it's already off, okay. Weird that you can go right to me then. You literally trace me through the wall, cheating. On a console. Because you were crouched, and you ADS through the AC, going all the way, literally tracing me a bit, and then literally ADSing where I'm going to pop out at. Sus. Realistically, they're going to be on top of the boathouse, or they're hopping off the left side by the stairs. They're not going to push all the way around to the truck. So for him to literally trace me and then pop up aiming on the truck is sus. I can call that from a mile away. Because an average actual pro player, people that push, will not push to the truck. They might wrap around boathouse, but they'll sit at the boathouse. They won't push from the boathouse 90% of the time. I mean, there is a 10% they will, but 90% they won't, which means most lobbies people aren't going to be aiming a sniper at that location. They're going to be looking at where I pushed off there at the beginning view, where you go off the stairwell to the left there a little bit, and then aim over. That is where people are going to push.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
So for someone to pre-aim the truck, and well, not, I wouldn't say pre-aim because he did kind of see that I was pushing it, and then looked over at it and ADS'd and waited for me, meaning wall hacks, is a thing. And it's kind of sad that now it's on, you know, console as well, sadly. There is a guy above me. I can hear him tip for tat, but I'm gonna chill here. He should have been dead. Thanks to HRM.
1 minute remaining.
Damn, talk about they all love hiding, brother. Look at this. All hiding. Their objective is to plant, but they're camping it. Brother, all you gotta do is like literally push close. Sniper, brother. Make it harder for them. Especially like this. Okay, like literally all you do is shoot him and then run back in this way. They have to plant. Let the time go down on them.
Use the charges, blast the target. No mistake.
But I don't know. I think I will kind of make it look like I'm trying to do some cool stuff and then be like meh about it, but
Enemy on the move.
make it look like I'm bad for a minute. Good job, pussy. You had double team me.
We lost
Don't
that
even think
round.
you're good.
Prepare for the next
You had to
one.
wait for me to be in a gunfight to push me, pussy. Why don't you face me in a 1v1, bro? Not a 2v1, pussy.
Search and destroy.
Yeah, I'll say it in Spanish for the people that are Spanish as well.
You are our
Punto.
objectives. Let your guard down.
I'm sorry, that went that way.
In the area.
That's bullshit. I'm leaving. That was 3 fucking shit markers. Which means 4 bullets hit him and didn't kill him. Going to hardcore. I'll die to getting outplayed, but I'm not going to die to bullshit and take it. Right? I will back the fuck out if I die to bullshit and find a new lobby that doesn't bullshit me pretty quickly. That's the way I play. Like, if I get in there and I get 3 shit markers, yeah, no, that lobby does not deserve me. I will leave. I don't care if it automatically puts a loss on me and counts towards a lower win-loss. I'm going to lose anyways due to bullshit, not to actually getting outplayed. I will say I got outplayed, but by a pussy strat, by being 2v1'd the round before. Let's be honest, because they could not 1v1 me. Every 1v1 they hopped in with me got shit on. Let's be honest. Ooh, this map. Let me guess, we're going to be camping the spawn buildings. Because that's what they like to do. I don't see how I die to this bullshit ass build, bro. Like this, like, a lot of people remove the scope and throw on, I think it's an ammunition type. And somehow they fucking kill me with it. Or get kills with it in core. And it just makes no sense to me, because you guys watched how I just beamed someone and got like 4 hit markers with them with an AR. Which makes no sense, because I could pull out this, okay, like this build here, or the CDR, right, under proper builds, and it will 2 or 3 tap them. No doubt. Only 1 or 2 hit markers is all you're fucking going to get, but yet I can run an AR and get 5. Literally makes no sense. I literally said this on a rant the other day, like, COD, make it make sense that a pistol can outplay a goddamn AR. Make it make sense.
Hardcore. Search and have a perimeter around the objectives. Do not let them reach it.
I see that pussy boy.
Remain. Finish the mission.
So, literally almost got 2 tapped there, which is bullshit. Because my AR wouldn't do shit like that. I get 1 tapped?
Enemy plasma
Brother.
alpha.
Bullshit.
The round is lost. Focus on
The
next
health
one.
isn't turned off to regenerate, which means by that 10-year period, I should have regenerated my health, but didn't. Yeah, that's bullshit, brother.
Hardcore. Search and
I will
destroy.
claim that all goddamn day, because it is bullshit.
Secure our objectives. Do not let your guard down.
Say, double headshot had to be what got the kill, but I'm playing in hardcore. Make that make sense. Yeah, no, you're bullshitting. Nope, not dying to faggot shit, bro. And I will call it faggot shit. This AR, okay, which I'm gonna show you the caliber it loads in, okay, read that up there, 5.56, 5.56, and 5.56. This is just a lower version of the mag rate. 5.56 is going into their skull. I had to double hit a goddamn headshot in hardcore with it. 5.56, double headshot, but yet I died to 1 faggot bullet? No. No. Make it make sense, COD. I will not die to 1 bullet if they don't die to 1 bullet, okay? If I have to hit marker the fuck out of them, they better hit marker the fuck out of me. Okay? That's called balancing of your game and being fair. Like I said, I will back out of bullshit lobbies till I find a lobby that ain't bullshit. Okay? It's not the hardest fucking thing in the world to do. In a way, I kind of want to run this and then run this. Because I've seen someone else running it before. Right? Gunsmith. And then we're going to remove the Outlaw Conversion Kit. Okay. And where is it? It's like... I think it was like this. And then they ran... this. Movement speed, JPFB. Okay, I mean, that is looking pretty okay. I mean, I could, however, run other things like the no stock on this and see if that breaks it. Because, I mean, it's already a cursed weapon on that look. It's cursed, okay? We can see it's cursed. Let's see what that actually looks like in game. So we're going to say this, the hope. Oh, yes, just... Nothing's missing, though, sadly, but that's okay.
Hardcore. Search and destroy. 141. Plant a charge.
I'm going to show you guys a little Kobe here. Go like this. Kobe over. That's going to land back there. Yeah, that's bullshit. I will go ahead and leave that lobby because that is bullshit 100%. I will show you guys in private match why I left. Okay? That grenade I just threw. And you're going to see why I said bullshit. And why, like, I potatoed, but I shouldn't have to potato in that moment because he should have died to the nade. And you're going to see why when it lets me game set up. Because this is retarded that I'm getting fucking bullshit for a game. It is bullshit. Oh yeah, we go down now. And we were not on that, 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 not on that. Nope. Nope. Okay, I guess I had to go up instead of down. Right here, grease. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it the same, and I'm going to show you guys what the nade should have done, and why I called it bullshit. It's hardcore, which means reduced health, okay? Perk or not, you should be dead. Second of all, we got no hit marker, which already tells me some bullshit's going on. Alright. Let's see. We'll go with this. I wish I literally turned that fucking thing off. Alright, let's show you guys what should have happened. And why I claimed bullshit. Alright? So, when you run through here, you go like this, and you go over this right here, and you throw. That grenade is going to land. Okay, I'm going to show you. It's going to land right here. Anybody coming out to shoot this is being hit by that grenade. Same as like if when he came out this way to do this, he would have been hit by this grenade. I got nothing on that grenade, which means anything he done here should never have happened. Okay? Never. I already showed you guys the angle. If I look over that, you can see the souvenir stand right there. Okay? Actually, I do have this. So to show you the arc when you throw it. Ba-ding. Okay, you can see it pops there, but it's going to land right here, but it rolls this way, okay? Let's see if I can't, like... There. You can see the arc of that, right? It's going to land about here. Alright? It will never roll past this bush for the fact of there's a bush here. It's going to hit this and rebound this way if so. Meaning anybody coming out of this should be getting fucked up. Alright? Anybody coming out of this, coming forward, is getting fucked up. Anybody coming, instead of this doorway, coming around this way and down the stairs is getting fucked up. Alright? There is no pushing these stairs and that nade blows up. By the time he would have pushed, I should have been here. Okay? Here. Because that nade would have kept him back. He would have probably walked backwards. I would have been here, and then he would be pushing out into me here. There is no way I'm just now vaulting this, and he's just walking down the stairs casually with the nade that just blew up right there. 0% chance, COD. 0. That's what I'm saying. Your registry is retarded, and they need to fix it. Okay? That was a fucking grenade I threw that would have landed. I don't have the field upgrade yet. I'm waiting on it to fucking build. Right here. Him walking through here would have been clapped. We need a fix, COD. Now. Okay? I don't care if I'm a 2.0 goddamn KDR. Alright? Meaning kill-death ratio. That's what KDR stands for. Okay? I don't care if I have a 2.0 kill-death ratio. Just because I'm a high kill-death ratio doesn't mean this should get less registry. Alright? Me throwing something shouldn't get less registry. In fact, it means it should actually be like, oh, this dude's actually good. So yes, we're going to give him what is deserved, not false bullshit his ass, okay? Seriously, nade would have landed here. Okay? See that big square? Anywhere here or here would have been hit by that. Even this would have been hit by that, okay? There is no way he pushed down here with that shit, alright? No. No way. That bullshit out of my lobby. And give me what's right. And damn, I actually built this to be still a beamer. I might actually build this in fucking multiplayer and use it. This right here. Let's look at that. That beams, brother. But I just wanted to show that. No, I should not have died there. So yes, when I back out, it's retarded and bullshit. Okay, and to show you what hardcore is, alright? So you guys can't say, well, they just do this. No, they don't. Okay? What they actually do on top of keeping the health regen, because they do keep it, they don't remove it, the hardcore settings, and I can show it to you clean as day under game setup here. We'll go to game setup, we'll go team deathmatch, custom here, and what we're going to do is where the hardcore thing is. Where is the hardcore setting? There it is. Hardcore mode on. So to show you what hardcore is, we go to player. Here's the health. You can see it says 30. Okay? It's not the regular core 100 or 130 or whatever. As you can see, normal right here is 100. We are setting at 30. To show you how many shots it should legitimately take for every gun, preferably correctly, we are going to go on a short map, like shipment, maybe, and show you guys how everything should be. So we got team deathmatch. Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to say team 2. We're going to do like 2 bots, so it'll be a 1v2. Weapons, we're going to keep the same weapons, I think, maybe. Which, for some reason, is those, but whatever. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Let's go ahead and start the match. And I'm going to show you guys... Didn't I add enemy team? Weird. Hopefully the bots are here. If they're not, I'll try to re-add them. Yeah, there's no bots. Because doing this, I should see names over there. Which means the bots didn't add, even though I literally added 2 bots. I literally said 2 bots in the enemy team and nothing spawned. Which also tells me if it didn't pop up there in the beginning before I click play that they should have been there. But I do want to show you guys what the hardcore actual extension does and how many bullets are supposed to die in. before doing too much, but we're gonna go ahead and go amount and confirm. So there we go. We got two bots there. Do this, and somewhere I was given classes that you can see aren't even here when I go into and I click start match, which is very, very weird. But let's pop over, and I'm going to show you guys how this should feel compared to what it does feel, if you guys get the drift, right? So when you get into a match in hardcore, they get 30% health or 30 health compared to 100, which is very, very low. Okay? So when you get into a match of hardcore, as you can see, this is what this is going to be. This is how this should feel. You come out, do this. Okay, this is what I should be feeling like. Okay, this is what I should be doing compared to what you see. That's bullshit. He just insta turns around for what reason? I know you didn't hear me. Okay, this is how I should be feeling in matches. Alright? There's bullshit. That's bullshit number one. Okay, I will call that. And if you guys want to know why, it's because I got more hit markers than I should have. Wow, look at that game spawn, brother. That's what got me killed. I didn't actually get outplayed there. I got outplayed by a pussy strap, but it was an outplay. Hello? Shotguns don't take 10 years to pump. I come from over here. I did not miss. Thanks, game, for being retarded. Let's reload right quick. I was trying to pick up a gun for ammo, boys. Sorry about that. That was my fault on that one. I'll take that.
That's enough out of you.
Sus. On the game there, I got a hit marker.
That's enough out of you.
Ooh, I'll take that. I'll take that. LMGs don't pull up as fast.
That's enough out of you.
I should have already fucking bolted.
That's enough out of you.
I will give him that. I'll take that death. Happily.
That's enough out of you.
Remaining.
I'll give him that. I'll give him that. There we go.
The mission's complete. Good work.
But yeah, guys, like honestly, I'm doing a little bit of like woo saws right now, for the fact of I really need to. That's the reason we're playing bots right now. But you guys actually see in the beginning how bullshit this game is, and that's why like some people go and warm up against bots or go and do whatever they do against bots for any type of title. But yeah, I just I can't support a game that wants to bullshit me 90% of the time. You guys seen the hit markers and the false registry, the bullshit of, I don't know, like some stuff you haven't seen yet, like knife lunge. Like, I'll do it from like 1 foot away, and I won't even get that 1 foot lunge, but then somebody will be 3 foot away and lunge 3 foot to me. It makes no fucking sense, mate. On top of that, it's just like the registry of somebody can punch a wall in front of me and kill me by knifing and miss completely, literally completely, and still get to kill me. It makes zero sense when that bullshit occurs, and it happens a lot. Okay, see, I wouldn't mind like if they actually slide canceled me. Fine, I lose that gunfight, right? Or something it takes the skill to do so. But when it's even more bullshittier than bullshit itself, meaning you guys know what I mean. You can hit them, they eat like 4 bullets, and then you die in like 1. Is big nope. That's the only thing I will not like fully stand for and support, is the bullshit that comes out of everything under the sun. Like, I really cannot support it. See, it wouldn't be that bad if everything felt how it should, but when the game's like, oh yeah, by the way, I don't give a fuck about being how I should be, is when I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about you either. Like, honestly, that's just me being honest. Okay? As much as I actually do like the game, they do need to fix a lot of the bullshit in it. And I do mean there is a lot of bullshit in it. Way too much for me to be sitting here and saying, yeah, it's fucking amazing. No, I can't put amazing on something I can't really get behind. Sorry, but I really just cannot. Okay, to me being honest and saying, yes, the game is good, would have to make me feel like I actually mean the game is good, okay? I can't say, oh yeah, the game's good, like some of these streamers do, they get paid to do it. I couldn't. Okay, I can commend you guys, like, nice, you guys can do it, I can't. Like, for me, I have to be, not bullshitted for me to like it. And what do I mean by that is, like, if I go out and I shoot someone 3 times with a weapon, they better not eat it and kill me in 1. Snipers, no flinch, mate. Like, honestly, I don't know what builds they run, but I could be shooting them, get 2 hit markers, and then they literally just quick scope me, and literally no flinch. They don't miss because my bullet shooting them forces them to miss. They just act like they're not even being shot at all and get to kill me. Makes absolute zero sense, guys. I don't like that. To me, a balanced game is going to allow misses. Okay? When I say misses, like, yes, they're going to miss me. Yes, they're going to do this, or, something along that line, but it's not going to say that I'm straight on beaming them and then they just get to kill me. Never should happen. If anything, they should be having to get away for the fact of me beaming. Like, if you're being shot at, realistically, you're not going to stand there and shoot back. You're going to take cover, okay? And that's how I feel the video game should be a little bit more represented. Like, I get it's a video game, but they shouldn't be able to tank my bullets and kill me quick. They should tank the bullets and still die, and me survive it. Because if I shoot first, I have the better accuracy, and I'm hitting them more, I should win that gunfight, not someone who came in 3 milliseconds late to the gunfight and still win. That is just the way I feel. Now, I'm not saying I'm the best player out there, because I am not. And there's really not a best player out there. Main reason I will say that is because every player is always going to have someone better than them. Every player. Now, yes, there is a lot of Pro League players. Some of them are legit. Not all of them. What do I mean by this? Is some people would disagree. I mean, you have every right to. But I want to say at least 60% of Pro League is cheating. 60. And it's all because they want to brand and PR and be like, oh, this dude's good, and he's not really that good. Right? It's just cheats. He has wall hacks or an aimbot or something. Brother, that was almost me. He was right there. Oh, he's still there. I'm just gonna run. See, like right there, I should be. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't be dead. It's core. I should be dead there. I'll take that. I'll take that. See right there, I will take that. I got outplayed. Damn good player. I will actually say that. Right? Maybe, I mean, might not be. I mean, could have got lucky because I did take, what, 2 or 3 out? 2. I did take 2 out and have to move. Third guy kind of just obliterated me. Great sniper, though. I do like the sniper. I do have it, however, but I'm not using it. But I kind of want to play like a bot, but I kind of don't. I've had 2 games now where, like, even playing as a bot, I would be dead on at, like, 2 inches like that, and just, nope.
Enemy planted at Alpha.
We're just camping it, aren't we? Yes, we are. I mean, I get you planted, but come on, mate. I jumped down on your team. You could at least do the same favor on me and just run at me. But, I mean, I do get it. It's search and destroy. You're going to plant and cover the bomb. But yeah, we just showed like rush planting the bomb is not always the best option. I mean, it's good if you got a good team, then yeah, it's really good idea. But you gotta have a really good team for that stuff. Yeah, look at you just camping your spawn, hard scoping, brother. Trash. Yep. I mean, I'll give him that, but that was kind of weird. Like, he legit, like, had the tree in the way and, like, literally traced me through the tree. I mean, I'll give it to him. Maybe the tree is a little bit different on his side because maybe it's by player, not by, like, lobby. But that was kind of weird. You're about to get slapped, brother. I mean, it's one of those things, like, I wish the game would be a little bit better in some areas, because it does need work, but other areas is like, you're fine. Don't know how I missed there, but I'll take it. Just because I have to.
Hostiles moving.
He's pushing our spawn. I seen that.
Enemy movement.
Got it.
Round secure. On to the next.
Get out of my lobby. Get that boy.
Switching sides. Search and
Is that right? Get out of my lobby.
set up a perimeter around the objective. Do not let
Literally,
them
he hid till last second trying to push up, bro. He's gonna have to try and plant that.
Enemy movement spotted.
enemy bomb at Alpha. Bomb disarmed. Won that round. Get ready for the next one.
Bomb disarm, brother. I mean, I'm trying, but I'm not trying. Like, in reality, I'm not, like, full on, like, giving everything, like, holding my breath and picking the proper angles and making sure I'm doing, like, this to them. You know, like that. I haven't been doing that to them. So, I mean, you can't really say I've been try-harding, but I have been just trying.
It's down to you. Finish the mission. We lost that
Hello?
round. Prepare for the next one.
Game? That's a headshot? Like, I get it's not Rainbow Six Siege, but come on, mate. And it done, like, what, 1 damage? A headshot just did 1 damage only? GG. Alright.
Search and destroy.
We're playing like that, bruh. Fuck it.
Place the charges on the target and destroy it.
And honestly, that's bull.
We're planting at Alpha.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Your glint just popped up, brother. You're not going to be aiming directly at me. You're going to be aiming a little bit off and having to scope to me. Yeah, that's bullshit. Love that aim assist on controller, brother. I literally popped you right over to me. Because you didn't have to aim it like to the left of the tree, then literally swing over to the tree. You literally were directly right on me completely. Entire time. Nice aim assist on controller, brother. Turn that bitch off and actually learn to get good.
Round secure. On On to the next.
Ooh, aim assist got aim assisted. Ooh.
Search and destroy.
Talk about the
Use charges to blast the target.
disrespect.
No mistakes. Enemy UAV active. Stand by. Bomb planted. Set containment.
Enemy on the move.
Bitch, get out of my lobby.
You've won that round. Get ready for the next one. Switching sides.
That's right, I have the enemy team starting to back out. It's not completely of me,
Search
but
and destroy.
yikes, brother.
Set up a perimeter around the objective. Do not let them breach it. Friendly UAV online. Enemy planted at Alpha. Moving this way. Right, enemy bomb is still active. Move to defuse. Friendly cluster mine planted. All operatives, bomb defused.
Get out of my lobby, bitch.
The mission is complete. Good work. Flank here.
Like I said, I feel bad for some of these lobbies, man, but also you can see how the game nerfs me sometimes. Like, look at what I just did, and look at some of the aim I had earlier that was even better than that. And it just gave me hit markers, and I died to it. Literally take that into, you know, concept of this game. It's ass, bro. And that's why I'm never buying another feature COD. I'm not. I said that last time, the time before, I get that, and I continue to do so. But this next time, I am not. I don't care if they say, oh, it got better, they fixed everything that was wrong. I'm not going to buy it. I'm just not. I'm already at zero tolerance now on bullshit, because I know once I get into the other game and it starts to feel good, it's going to become shit afterwards. Meaning they're going to start having this bullshit happen, because literally you can go to the very beginning of this game, and I was pulling lobbies like no other. When I say no other, I was out playing everyone. Literally early nukes. Like, I was literally dropping nukes before they added nuke into the game. Okay, I'm not joking. My best kill streak was on a, what map is that? Fuck, I can't remember the name of the map. But it wasn't this game, it was Modern Warfare 2, but you guys get the idea. This is basically a Modern Warfare 2 upgrade with movement, honestly. With a couple new guns, and still the Modern Warfare 2 weapons, let's be honest. It literally was an MW2 update, but MW2, I literally dropped, I think my best kill game was 60 kills, 2 deaths, and the 2 deaths were at the very beginning of the game, and then I dropped 60 kills back to back. Okay? Literally. I used to be like that. Then they started doing updates, and then within the updates, I started getting more hit markers, and I could be aiming dead at someone, and then it would say a miss, and lowered my KD. Okay, that's literally the truth. Okay? I know I'm a good player, but it's hard to feel like a good player when it ain't even you getting outplayed, it's just you getting nerfed. Literally, they eat your ammo, like the bullets you shoot at them, the false registry you can be aiming dead on, like the dude in the bunker. You guys just watched it. I was laying up top. He came over, peeked the bunker. I ADS'd. My crosshair went right to him. I shot and then zoomed out. Shot and then zoomed out, and it said I missed. Okay? I didn't zoom out and then shoot, making the bullet go sporadic. I shot, making sure my shot was on him. Then I unaimed, because I was ready to aim somewhere else to shoot someone else, but it registered my shot as a miss on a shot that should have hit. Should have got the kill. Was registered as a miss. Okay, it happens a lot in this game. It happens in Modern Warfare 2. It's happened in Modern Warfare 2019. They start the games off feeling good and then incorporate the bullshit. They started off being good and then incorporate the bullshit. Every time. So I know when the new game comes out for Call of Duty in the future, it's going to start off good and then they're going to incorporate the bullshit. And for me knowing that, I'm not buying in the future CODs. Ever. I would rather go Fallout 79 following 76's rules than a Call of Duty game. Think of that for a minute. A game that I somewhat disliked and you haven't seen a lot on this channel, Fallout 76. I would rather go play that than buy another future COD game. That's saying something from someone who's been here since literally the beginning of, like, I can't say I was born early enough to play the first game, but through the years of growing up, I had the older systems, I bought the older games and played them, so I can say I've been around since, like, the very beginning of Call of Duty up to now. I cannot support the game. I really cannot. Okay? I really cannot support. And no offense to the people that partake in substances, but a video game should not be based around substances. What do I mean by this? How about... I don't remember what pack it is. It's the one where you shoot people, like, when you kill someone, the death effect turns them into a specific item. Should not be in the game. Anything based around marijuana should not be in the game. Okay? I get it. Some people come home, they smoke, and they get on. Okay? But this game is not built for them. It's made as a competitive game, so it better stay a competitive game, not a smoking game. Okay? Because some people want to smoke and whine, maybe they need to stop smoking and just get better. Okay? The game shouldn't put a cap in there saying, oh, they're smoking, or they work a 9 to 5, or they work 48 hours a week, or blah, 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 right? And want to incorporate them into the mix when really this is honestly made for kids that come home, play for hours on hours on hours on end. Okay? Which also means the people being supported, even the adults supported, should be the people who play it for hours on hours on hours on end. Not a 9 to 5er. Not a from sun up to near sundowner. Okay? No. Okay? What this should support is the people who proactively play in it, not partake in it. Hear the difference. Concurrently playing it, meaning they're in here, it's their life, right? Should be listened to, than someone who partakes in it, meaning it's very minimal of their time. Meaning most of their time is not spent on this game, should not be listened to. The people with most time into the game should be listened to. Alright? People that's been in Call of Duty as a series from beginning to end should be listened to. Not the people that came in near the end. And what I call near the end is like, we'll say with this Call of Duty, say this is the ending Call of Duty right now till the next one comes out. They should not be 2 games before this and then have a strong say about how Call of Duty should be. No. The people that should have the top priority and say is people like me that's been here since literally the very beginning game. I can't tell you what it's actually called, but I can tell you what Call of Duty 2 Big Red one is. Okay? Go look it up. Literally, it's old as fuck. There's no multiplayer. It was campaign-based, oriented only. But I've been around for that long. For Call of Duty. Okay? Think of that for a minute. I've been around since the 90s of Call of Duty up into today's Call of Duty, okay? Even probably earlier, because, like, I partaked in other games that wasn't just Call of Duty, like, think of Medal of Honor Airborne, what is that? Fuck! I'm trying to think. I've been through every one of the Medal of Honor games, every one of the Call of Duty games, right? I'm old, okay? I have a game on my computer that literally is old as fuck. It's one of those, like, it clouds up, and then you have to send people out to go get this resource and go do this. That is old as fuck, okay? I've been around since then, okay? Yikes. The best way I could put it is I am very, very old when it comes to gaming. So the people that should be listened to is someone like me, not these new boys, okay, that come in 2 Call of Duties before this one, or when the next one releases, 2 Call of Duties before that, which would be like Vanguard, right? Or so, and then have a word. No. Just no. Okay? I can sit here and rant for hours, guys, with this just setting in the background. I could. Because I feel like the people, the development team of Call of Duty is listening to, I cannot get behind and support. I just can't. Hit markers and hardcore now. When I could hear people say, well, that's not how hardcore's supposed to be, man. It's just like fucking removing the crosshair and shit. Like, no, it is not, brother. If you actually were around as long as I have been in Call of Duty, you would know hardcore is super reduced health and should be 1 bullet to kill. Okay? Now, I get a lot of people got aggravated over it because then they could pull out LMGs and just spray, and they use the thing of LMGs and spray everywhere and just win matches. Actually was not fully true, because I used to be able to go back and play in matches that had LMGs on the enemy team and still beat the fuck out of them. Alright? So, with that being said, like, it wasn't really that way. Yes, there were some matches where, like, it was absurd. But that didn't mean that's how all the matches were. Right? I miss being able to, I guess, play with skill in Call of Duty anymore. Because most of the skill now is completely just went out of the window. I'm not trying to be completely mean, but yes, back in the day they were campers. But it was so frowned upon that every lobby shit-talked them. Right? Almost every lobby ran around and showed some gun skill with movement and all of that, compared to what today's Call of Duty has turned into. Today's Call of Duty now is like the equivalent of today's children trying to go out and work a job, right? They don't want to get their hands dirty. They're scared of getting cut. They pop into a video game. They're scared of dying in a video game, so they just hide in a corner. They recluse. They play like a recluse, all right? What happened to the future of gaming? That's my question. Alongside, like, if you used to cheat back in the day, oh, you would get an earful. People would report the fuck out of you. But nowadays, if you cheat, game developers pay you. Not joking, because Call of Duty does it. They pay fucking cheaters right now that's in Pro League to fly them out and fly cheaters out. Hence Nadia, they paid her to fly out 3 times before they permabanned her after there was way too much like proof that she was cheating. Okay, but yep, there was back in the point she was cheating. It was known she was a cheater, and they still flew her the fuck out. She was the face of a Call of Duty game after being known to cheat. Yeah, they pay cheaters to play their games. That's why you don't see a lot of bans. That's why you don't see a real like update to a lot of things of Call of Duty. They actually love cheaters. And somewhere in the line where they hired on their staff fucked up. Because back in the day, you cheated, you got banned, brother. If you recall, you were banned. Now, I'm going to say there wasn't really a lot of bans for the fact that back then there wasn't really the best way to find a cheater. They couldn't just join into a lobby and watch someone through spectating, and, you know, it wasn't really too thought of then to do that either. So I'd understand, you know, there were actually not a lot of cheaters being banned. But today's lobbies, man, they could literally just join literally because they have the IP. All they have to do is just whitelist the development team, okay, into every server. So the servers have a text file for the whitelist.ini or whatever. Whatever they do is they copy the link of that INI, paste it to every one of the servers they created, okay? And in that one INI file, they can update names over time, delete names over time, and when the servers restart, they take effect with new settings. Well, with that being said, a development member or an admin inside the development team or something can easily look at, like, hey, this dude has a report. He's setting in server 192.168.13.14.8, right? And join it. And then literally spectate the player and watch them. But they don't. I get it. There's a lot of reports that come in. For the thousands of reports, there's probably only 30 people that's sitting there. But at the end of the day, they can review, like, hey, dude, this dude's blatant. When you make a report, there's a text box. Hey, this man literally seen me moving through smoke from this far away, and I have these boots on so you're not hearing me. He had no thermal. Okay? Now we're just going to secretly join into the matches because we're whitelisted. Make sure names are hidden. Watch him. Then when they see him literally cheating, click the ban button. Or, even better yet, you have 30 people sitting there with a thumb up the ass that could literally be checking out YouTube, Twitch, Kick, all the different fucking streaming platforms, right? And catching people that are blatantly cheating and streaming it at the same time. Not to mention, you know when your Pro League players are cheating because they go from home playing one way to a computer that's set to be exactly like their home computer. Yes, it might not be the exact same computer, but your settings on that computer for gameplay are exactly the same, but you don't do as well in that setting. Now you could say, well, there's background noise and other people talking, and I get that, but you have a headset on, right? That should be canceling most of the shit. You're still going to hear... Okay. If you're actually as good as you show you are, the way you play at home is the same way you're going to play elsewhere. Even if you do bad, you're still going to have the same movement, the same everything. The only thing that's going to be different is maybe you might not do as well because, again, the backgrounds, maybe you don't hear all the noise, or something's going on and a ref's tapping you on the shoulders, you're having to turn your head and you're dying because of that. You're streaming, so you get the stream chat sounds and stuff. Even though at home you probably have that on as well. Let's be honest, you can't really use that as an advantage or disadvantage. But let's be honest, right? the way you play at home is going to be the same way you play out anywhere. If you can see someone dropping at home consecutive every day, 20 kill lobbies, but then yet he gets flown out to another building. Yes, it's another building, but the same ADS speed you have is the same. The same speed you look left to right is going to be the same. The DPI on the mouse, because they literally will ask you, what DPI is your mouse, and what do you have it set to? They will set it the same, okay? You're going to have the exact same everything there that you had at your home. If not, better FPS, because they're setting up to be Pro League. Make it competitive. Everyone's going to be balanced in the same for the most part, right? So with that being said, how would they go from 20 kill lobbies to 5? It makes no sense. The same way you would play at home is the same way you would play there. That's how you can tell if they're cheating. Okay? Now, yes, you can say people have bad days. It happens. Like today, I'm kind of doing ass, but also having registry problems. That's bullshit. Okay? But at the end of the day, you watched one of my matches. I went from being complete ass to 10-5. Like, literally dropping 10 more now. Like, 10 kills now instead of, like, 2 through the entire lobby. It's 10. Right? It peps up. So, the same way they play at home is going to be the same way they play there. And to make everything even better, I'm using the regular PS5 controller. It's not the white one. I went to literally a Walmart and bought a black version of it, but there's no paddles on the back. You can hear me literally smacking the back of the controller, and you're not hearing like something like that. Okay, you're hearing this. Okay, so I have no paddles. I'm playing with the legit version of a PlayStation controller, which is more balls than a PC player. I'm not going to lie. Yes, I played mouse and key once. You guys watched that with sniping. And you guys can see here, if I quickly just do this right quick, I do have a mouse and key. Okay, I could plug and play it, but you guys can see I haven't been playing it. If I go to my settings, which here, I believe, nope. Where is the settings on mouse and key? Fuck it, I'm going to go right here. Okay, right here. Okay, and we go to controller. You guys will see aiming input device is controller, and if I do show more, the menu prompts is controller. So both of these are set to controller. There's no mouse and key. There's no automatic, right? Because automatic is dynamic creation of prompts based on the received input. You know, you can do this, and it's either mouse or controller, and I use controller. Okay, just wanted to show you guys that. And you guys can see right here, this pack right here, I feel like should not be in the game. Some people like it. I get it. But in reality, it is based on what you see that that thing there doing, right? What this thing here is. It's a kill move, right? Which makes no sense to me of how this kill move works, because realistically you have what's called contact high, which is when people are breathing the smoke in your face, you can still get high because you're breathing it in. So for him to lace it in a gun barrel and just blow it down a gun barrel to make it go closer to you a lot better does not mean it's actually going to kill you. So that's kind of like really weird to me. So I don't really like the takedown. It's not real, and it's, you know, weed based. Let's be honest. It's literally weed based, and no offense, but how can I put this? Okay? In kind of the way I feel. And I mean, I could be wrong, but this is the way I feel. Before anybody thought about legalizing marijuana, when most people had to partake secretly, right? Which means it wasn't as often and stuff like that, depending on where you're at. We didn't vote in someone like Trump. I'm not trying to be mean, okay? But Trump was nuke, 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 which was world domination, world domination, world domination. It'd be the equivalent of me saying, like, let me just kind of launch a nuke on my own country, and you guys say, yes, do it! Like, that's literally what that kind of was like doing. Yes, he didn't launch them, but if he did, you guys would have been the reason. Okay? Yes, I love guns. I love having gun rights and laws. But at the same time, would I rather die by a nuke or just have my guns taken away from me for, what, 4 years? Okay. Yes, you can say, well, they could have bring in this and blah, but you got to think there's going to be people going under the bus and under the table to do shit like they do with the weed. So realistically, the government isn't going to be doing that. Second hand, we do have our gun laws and rights. It's written literally on paper that the government can't take from us anyway. So even if we voted in Hillary, yes, she could have made some bad decisions, but at least she wasn't saying, hey, let's shoot a nuke and have a nuke come back. Literally just saying, let's nuke ourselves. Right. Then, I don't know. Trump also allowing the riots to happen. That really didn't need to happen. Really, a lot of people didn't need to get hurt in. Let's be honest. He could have stepped up as a actual president and stopped all that. He allowed it. Um, hmm. He was racist. Let's be honest. Everyone can say he was. Yes, he's racist. Let's build the wall. Kick out these people. They don't belong here. But yet, with that fact, nor do we. Yes, you might have been born here as a U.S. citizen because you actually popped out of your mom who lived here. But if we go back to the roots of what America was, it was Native Americans, which we pushed off their own land, again being in a racist state. Let's be honest. This land belongs to Native Americans, not to us. It ain't your country, it's our country. Alongside if anyone belongs here for us is Native Americans, okay? They have the right, who I feel should say who can and can't live here. For that being the aspect, white people push them off. Okay, you guys did not pay attention to history class. If you guys want to say you belong here and it's your land, no. Mm-mm. So if you want to say Mexicans or these people or those people can't be here, we shouldn't be here. We don't belong here. If you're going to say they don't, we don't. Okay? We were immigrants. We immigrated to America. Okay? We pushed the true owners of this land off their land. In reality. Alright? So if we get pushed off the land, yeah, I'm going to feel pissed. But at the end of the day, we did it to someone else. So I can't really hate a race for doing it. Okay? Because us as a race did it. And I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I just feel a lot different than what most people will think of. And at the end of the day, I feel everyone is equal. No one should be mistreated. Okay? You do you, I do me. But because of how you are should not affect me, and how I am shouldn't affect you. Which I know in reality that is going to have clashes. Okay? But at the end of the day, those classes should be worked upon and better. Between the two, no one is better than anyone. Okay? Now, I will sit and say there are better people that could be chosen for positions that we put them in. Like, I would have preferred Hillary over Trump. I would prefer the president we have now over Trump, because I don't feel like Trump ever should have been a good president. On top of that, you want to say Trump helped, but yes, he might have helped you, but he disabled a lot of people too. Okay? Back when I was trying to get on my feet out of school, right? Going to my first job and everything like that, where I had to kind of learn to save and live with my parents and stuff like that. My grandmother already had a job for like we'll say 30, 40 years, somewhere in that spectrum, and I was under the health care she had. Now, when she left her work, um, what is that called? It's retired. She went into a retirement, which they let her keep till she turned a specific age. Her health insurance, my grandfather was on that insurance, and I was on that insurance. All right. And I wasn't supposed to come off the insurance till I turned 25. I'm being real with you guys. Till I turned 25, I was supposed to be on the insurance. Nope. The day I turned, I think it was 21, 4 years early, I got kicked off because of Trump. Alright? Trump literally said, fuck you to me. Where I was supposed to be on the insurance till then, given a good time for me as someone who just got, is in work and trying to save up and get a better footing for my life, got a middle finger. Okay? Trump was not good. And before you say, oh, you're a lefty or you're a righty. No. I'm a middly. Okay? I believe some of the things to the right is right and some of the things to the left is correct. Okay? A mix. Let's say I'm 50-50. Okay? But at the end of the day, I cannot sit and support Call of Duty. Some of the way that the world is going now, and the way that people think. I would love to be able to rewind time and go backwards. Before Trump, before the bullshit, and live at my age now, then. Life was so much easier then than it is now. And that's even with having to work. Alright, guys? There is no super high taxes and bills to pay. Yes, you paid taxes, but it wasn't like I go to, we'll say, Food City, and I grabbed 10 items. That total out to be, around that time period, would probably be something like $25, right? Is now going to cost something like $50 to $80 now. Okay? Alongside jobs now that don't support the balancing of pay to the rise in prices. And what I mean by this is, like, before you could get paid $7.25 an hour, okay, as in $7.25 an hour, okay, and it would be easy to live on, okay. Back in my first job, I only made $150 a week, okay. I got paid weekly, and it was $150 a week, okay. I was able to survive on that and still have money left over to spend on myself. But if I tried to do that today, it would not work. I can go to the store at Food City, okay? I could get, like, one of the 12 or 24 packs of bottled water. I will say a thing of hamburger meat, a little bit of my Tyson chicken, which, by the way, for a medium-sized bag filled only half full, I don't mean all the way, I mean legit half full or a little less than half, is $10 a bag. Okay? Hamburger meat, kind of expensive. You go into wanting to eat healthy, that shit's fucking expensive. It's always been expensive, but it's even more expensive now than ever. You can go down, oh my god, dude. I can go look at a bag of fucking, a box of Hot Pockets that comes with, what, about 4 or 6 Hot Pockets in it that are, like, really small. Okay, and I do mean really small. Now, some of you guys might call them big, but to me, they're small. I have to eat about, like, 2 or 3 of them to fill me up, okay? I'm a big man. But, let's be honest, a box like that is like $12 to $14 now for 6 small items. Now, don't get me wrong, there's things out there you can look for. For instance, like Tostino's Part-Time Pizza, if you really want to go down the super fat route, which is like $2.99 a pizza, which is like $3 after tax, 3 something nearly 4. Um, Yikes, guys! Like before, when I made $150 a week, I didn't really have to go in the store and like calculate too much, like take a calculator and calculate. Nowadays, it feels like I pull out my phone, okay, this plus that plus this plus that to make sure I'm not going over specific amounts, right? Is absurd. And to make it worse, look at how many houses, especially new houses that's still being built today, compared to all the homeless people we have. Think of that, okay? We have around the entire world, even in your country, enough to at least support about 50% of the homeless if people wasn't money hungry. Okay? Um, Feeding the homeless. I mean, it's really not the hardest thing in the world to do. Literally, just go out, buy a good, like, portion of chili, like one of the big cans of chili, get a little bit of, like, ham, but get the sliced one that comes in the thick thing, not little small packages. Get about 2 packs of cheese and a little bit of bread. Okay? And then all you have to do is slap one slice of that kind of medium thick ham. Like it's not like super thick, it's like the kind of not thin, but like you took 4 pieces of like the thin sliced ham and stuck them together. Put one of those onto the thing, 1 cheese, close the sandwich, right? You can even microwave the ham to heat it up if you want, or heat it up on a pan or somewhere that's not a microwave if you guys don't really like microwaves. Heat it, get the cheese to melt a little bit with the ham. Throw a little bit of chili to the side with it, like heated chili. And grab like the things with water bottles and pull out a water bottle. And literally you can hand that to the homeless as you pass by them. You could even package just a little ham sandwich and then in like a Ziploc bag and hand them a ham sandwich and a water bottle. And that would help somewhat feed them throughout that day. You might not be able to help every single one you come by, but you could help and reach out. And it disheartens me today to see that there is not a lot of people to help the homeless. There just isn't. And people need help sometimes, guys. Not everyone is always going to be super perfectly off, okay? So help is always a good thing to do. It shouldn't be like passed by or anything. You should be able to go out and help someone and not feel... Oh god, is this dude judging me for helping? Oh, did I just find a... I did. There we go. I like that. That actually feels... I'm gonna say 0 recoil like that, so you guys know what that means. OREC is actually 0 recoil. Alright. That is actually absurd that I got it to be that way. But, yeah, like, there's things out there that can be really, really helpful, and I look down upon people for doing that could be a lot better. And I get a lot of people are going to be like that, and then there's going to be people out there who just don't care. But if I was out somewhere homeless, I would want someone to help, right? Asking for help is not something less manly. It takes a bigger man to ask for help, alright? So when someone is out and needing help being homeless, don't look at them, don't snivel at them, don't trash talk them. Give them a hand. You don't know what walks of life they've been down, the reason they're homeless. Some of them might actually have good reasons to being homeless. Been through drugs, couldn't afford shit, and went homeless, as other people probably just couldn't help it. You know? All your documents are set in somewhere inside your house. Okay? Imagine you're out at work one day, and your house just catches fire. Burns down. Okay? You don't have home insurance because maybe you, like, you know, property and house insurance. Maybe you couldn't have that because you didn't have enough, but you had enough to at least get a house on your property. Okay? And something happens. Well, now you're homeless. Okay? There's things out there you cannot control. It's futile. Okay? And the faster as humans we can accept that and understand that, the better as a race I feel we would be. I'm not saying this because I've ever been homeless, because Lord knows I haven't been. I've never been kicked out, never had to go without, but I know someone who did. Okay? See, I've lived with my grandparents, but my mom went homeless. And the reason this hits so far close to home for me is, while being homeless, she went to the hospital, came out, and came and visited. She had someone from the hospital drop off at my house. And when I say my house, it's not really my house or completely my property. My grandmother owns it, because when my grandfather passed away, it was willed to her. Then after she passes away, it's willed to me, right? In that aspect. But my grandmother did not want my mom here because some things in the past went down. And my grandmother looked down upon my mom and didn't want her to be here, even as homeless. Didn't want her here. Okay? And because it is my grandmother's property, I have to respect her wishes. And also, I didn't want to go homeless. Because you don't know. I could have stood up, and then next thing I know, I'm getting the police called on me, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm out of house, right? So, pretty much what we did was try to find where she felt safe and comfortable going. And she chose a church off a specific road. And then a little bit after that, 9th of last month, she passed away. Okay? And it wasn't due to cold or being out in the weather. What happened is where she was trying to quit a drug addiction, because when you go homeless, the biggest thing out there when you're homeless is drugs. Okay? And she got into, I believe it was heroin. Alright? And she started trying to kick it. She tried to get off of it. She went clean for, I think it was like 4 months. Then she got hospitalized, came out of the hospital. And this is where the story is picking up at. We dropped her off. Alright, I just wanted to get the backstory there for you guys. Someone brings, I believe, a needle of heroin to her. Okay? And it was laced with fentanyl. Now, if you don't know, guys, fentanyl can kill you. Alright? And someone gave this to her without her knowing it was in it. She probably thought it was just heroin, had something going on, decided to say screw it, and relapse, right? Pretty much. And she got murdered. Now, because she was homeless, the police isn't going to do shit about that. They're going to look at her as someone who's homeless, that overdosed, and that's what they did. And didn't do shit. Alright? So I know someone that was homeless, that was in my family. And that's why I'm saying, like, every homeless person you see, don't judge them, help them. I'm just trying to get a little bit better at my shots, guys. As you guys can see, I am potatoing. I'm not gonna lie, I like this pistol build. I gotta get used to it, but this pistol build is actually going pretty good. I like this rifle build, but I don't know. I think, like, the amount of bullets it has to the amount of bullets it takes to kill. There we go. So we started at 20, so it took 5. Started at 20, went to 15, then from 15 went to 4. Right? But I want to show you something. Okay, guys, so we're going to go fully automatic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Took 4 bullets there to kill with an automatic, you know, AR. I cannot, you know, whatchamacallit, set this to this, but we're going to... 1, 2. Okay, so that was basically about the same it took to kill, but we are going to switch over to this and show you guys what this actually takes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bullets to kill with a pistol. Think of that. 4 bullets to kill with this pistol. Alright. 4. And it is 9mm. Okay, this is 9mm. It's basically a Glock. Alright. Was killing the same this was, an AR. 1, 2, 3, 4. Say, an AR, which this is loaded in... What rounds is this loaded in? Let me actually check it, because we can just go to ammunition. 277. Okay. 277. Which is a rifle round compared to a... Which I think .227 is .22, ain't it? So actually, yeah, that would be less than a pistol. But you guys get the idea. Like, a rifle is literally based with a pistol. 4 to 4. And I got 1 point I want to spend, which I'm just trying to debate which place I'm going to put it in, which I'm going to put it over here. So that is the main thing I want to cover, guys, is, like, don't judge a book by the cover. Okay, and that's especially with streamers. Don't be like, oh, he looks good, he's a good player, bro. Because he could be cheating, right? Even Pro League has cheaters. Don't sit there and say they don't, because they do. Gotta love a good sip of coffee. But, again, guys, it's one of those things that, you know, I can view one way and you guys view another. But you know how I feel, how I think, and hopefully you guys don't judge me harshly over it. Because I was raised one way, you're raised another. Maybe you see a different view than I do. We're all gonna have that. But do not, okay, and this goes for everyone, do not say Trump is good. Because I already told you in my life, he kicked me off my insurance. I told you this multiple times. A good president is not going to raise and be like, oh, here's a good insurance, but fuck you, you're kicked off of it. Right? Meaning like you're kicked off yours. He should respect how the insurance worked in one way and not fucking obliterate it and ruin someone's life. Okay? That's not a good president. A good president doesn't say nuke, 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 and have a chance of nuclear warfare, okay? That just, no. Alright, just, no. If we can't cross certain lines in gaming, or saying shit in a video game, that shit should not be able to be okay on public news. Just saying. Okay? You can call me a Karen, and yes, I kind of am being one, But at the same time, you're right. I'm caring about this country, about me, about you, about our kids in the future, the kids they may have in the future. Okay, so I can twist that caring and say, yes, I'm caring. Okay, because I care. If you don't care, that's fine. Don't care about you, yourself. But don't push that to me and say you don't care and you're going to ruin the shit that I have coming. Just because you don't care doesn't mean that I don't. Because I care doesn't mean you do. But I'm not sitting here saying, like, because I care enough for this. For instance, like, I care about our children. I believe in a kid should not have a gun in their palm. Okay? You can say there's reasons for self-defense and this and that, or you're teaching them how to hunt and survive. There's ages for that. But should we say a kid has their own gun and owns it? No. When kids do not think logically, okay? So usually when they get in an argument, they swing fist, okay? A lot of kids are fucked up in the head. I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying it to be truthful, okay? Meaning someone can look at them the wrong way, and instead of them being a woman or a man enough, okay, being, they're a woman or a man, to literally just turn and walk away, they will swing a fist first. Meaning, if they have a gun in their hand and they pop an attitude, there is a good chance that that gun is being raised, leveled, aimed, and shot at what's pissing them off. Okay? A kid does not belong to have a gun. Now, you can hand him one to hunt with you when you're out hunting, but that is not his gun, that is your gun. At the end of the day, when you get home, that gun better be locked in a cabinet with a lock or a gun safe, that the kid does not have any access to the keys or the code. Okay, that's how I feel. But there's parents out there who give their kids the code to the gun safe when they feel they're obligated and able to do and have an understanding, which is not true, because the mental development of most children, even up to the age of 12, act upon instinct, not knowledge. Meaning, I'm pissed, then I'm pissed, let's walk away. Okay? And that you heard was swinging a punch or shooting a gun or stabbing. Okay? Hence why there's a lot of fist fights in school, especially with kids, no offense, that have mental issues. Something goes wrong that irritates them, instead of them being able to think with a proper process of mind and be like, okay, I'm mad, I'm just going to walk away. Okay? Because every situation doesn't need to be involved in fist. Just because someone says, fuck you, you're a pussy, you're a cunt, doesn't mean you have to swing. Yes, you can say, yep, them are fighting words. But at the end of the day, do you really have to swing on them? No. Did they hold a gun at you? No. Were they holding a blade at you? No. Was they holding some sort of any type of weapon to swing on you or harm you? No. So you're not really defending yourself on the proper means. Okay? You can turn your ass around, be a bigger man, a bigger lady, meaning someone that's more respectful, honorable, and uses their brain, and walk away. Now, I get every instance isn't going to have some type of thing where you can just walk away, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be instances where the dude wants to hit you, or trying to block you from being able to get away and get out. I'm not saying be a pussy, I'm saying just be a bigger man. Now, if they're blocking you, by all means defend yourself. If they have a weapon, by all means defend yourself. If they threaten you, by all means defend yourself. But if they're not really menacing to you, like you actually don't feel threatened, like you're going to be in self-harm, you can walk away. Be a bigger man. It takes balls to be able to look at someone show you're not scared, and walk the fuck away than it does to swing a fist. Okay, let's be honest behind that. But again, that's mainly most of the cognitive function of children. I'm pissed, I'm swinging my fist. I'm pissed, I'm pulling the trigger, is how children think. So, am I sitting here telling you, as you being a parent, fuck you, lock your goddamn safe, that gun better not be in your child's hands, or I'm going to do something about it? No. I'm just saying, this is how I feel. This is how my kid is going to do. I know there's parents out there that's different. But if that kid shoots my kid, then we're going to have issues. Okay? It's literally that simple. If my kid wasn't threatening your kid's life, your kid better not be threatening my kid's life. Alright? If my kid wants a fist fight, give him a fist fight. But if my kid wants a fist fight, don't give him a gunfight. Is literally what I'm basically saying. Now, that also being the case, yes, I am somewhat controlling you, saying if your kid pulls something, I'm going to have issues. But that's with everyone, okay? I'm just trying to be nice enough to let you see how I feel. Probably give you insight of the way I see things, so you could probably see them the same way. And maybe even, I don't know, meet in the middle, right? I'm not saying you have to be exactly like me. I'm just saying let's try to meet in the middle. Okay? But back to what I was saying, don't even. That's one thing I will say that I will sit here and say don't, and that's be a supporter of Trump. If you support him, you are a racist. You absolutely don't care about the country. You could say you do, but you don't. Because realistically, nuke is more like, let's end the world, end the world, end the world, end the world, than it is carrying it forward. Okay? And I will say that all day because he's done it. I mean, he hasn't launched a nuke, but he has said it before the first time he was before he even got presidency, during before the elections, the campaigning, he's literally was saying, we have nukes, how come we don't use them, and nuke this and nuke that. Then during presidency, I believe he was talking about nuking weather out in the ocean or something like that, or trying to use nukes to solve situations. Yeah, no, not a president I want in my country as a leadership option ever. That is who I am, and that's what I believe. And I wonder if I can guess about who might have tried joining my lobby. I have a feeling it might have been... I have no clue who it could have been. I don't think it would have been Snuggle, because usually I join Snuggle, which right now, no offense, Snuggle, I do have a little bit of issue with you and your team, man. Little bit of lack of teamwork, so I'm trying to chill on that for a minute before I go and join again. What I mean by lack of teamwork is if there's 4 of us in the lobby, 2 of us run right, 2 of us run left, right? One of the dudes follow the one dude to the right should not split off. They should actually be utilizing the teamwork to do pushes and tactical movement, tactical play style, call outs, right? Hey, I died by here. Or if you don't know, just I don't know where he shot me from. Right? You can say that. But if you do, you can be like, top window, left side. Right? For instance, if I'm with you, and I know I'm near a building that has a top window that also has a window on the left side, my aim's going to go there. Right? Or if I give a call out, you at least look at it. Right? I might be completely wrong at one moment because maybe I die and I see him kind of pushing to the right. And I'm like, oh, bro, he's pushing right. And you bring your aimer up to look right and nothing pops out and you look away. That's perfectly fine. But if I'm like, he's pushing right and you stay looking left and he pushes out that right and kills you, yeah, no. Okay? At least look, give it a chance, and then reflick back to whatever you're doing. Right? It's teamwork. Same as, like, if we're both sitting there, and there's a riot shield setting in front of me, right? And I'm getting in that gunfight with the riot shield, flank him. Get behind him. He can't cover both sides at once. He ain't carrying two shields, one on his back, one on his front. He's going to be weak somewhere. 2v1 him. If I give a call out, A, he's by a B bomb, sitting on the desk, holding a riot shield. Don't jump down, start to look in that direction, and then look at front door. Especially in a 1v1. I've called his exact location. Look at that location, especially if I died to it and you're about to jump down there 1 second after me dying. You got the call out, you know where he's at. Right. It's just kind of weird things like that I run into with Snuggle. Like, no offense, man, but the teamwork there just isn't particularly teamworky. Like, they will work with him because he is the streamer. If he calls something, they look at it. They'll call to him, he'll look at it. But with me being someone that just seen his channel, is like, hey, bro, and started playing with them and trying to be friendly, if I call something, 9 times out of 10, they do not look at it, and they will die to it. And it irritates me. Not gonna lie on that front. Same with, like, the other day we were playing Battle Royale, and I'm not really a Battle Royale player, but they were like, they're over here, come help. And then I would literally go help them. And then when I get in a gunfight, I'm like, hey, boys, I got a guy on me. Nobody comes over. No one. Okay? But when they get in a gunfight, yeah, I drop what I'm doing. I'll be over here picking something up. They'll be like, hey, bro, guy on me, guy on me. I'm like, all right. Hoof it over there. Hey, where's he at? So I can help, right? It's called teamwork in the gunfight. But they do not show it back. They don't. So, yes, I do have a little bit of an issue with their team. And, yes, I've gotten headaches and have kind of went off on them. I wouldn't say fully went off on them, but I'll be like, they're both setting on A bomb. And then my teammate looks at B. And I'm like, bruh, I just fucking told you, brother. Both are on A. Haven't moved yet. I can still see them with how the camera's positioned. Still looks at B. Still looks at B. Still looks at B. Dies by A. Literally every time. So I'm tired of having teammates like that, especially if I'm joined in with them and we're in a legit squad. Should not happen. Or I'll try to help them in positioning a little bit better. And what do I mean by that is, like, I see where they're laying and I'm like, dude, I know you're going to die. And I'll try to tell them, hey, that's not good. Might want to move to the right a little more. Or do, like, at least do this so you're not being spotted by this. You know, giving them a little bit of criticism, but also at the same time telling them why. And the funny thing is, they will not listen to me. And then the thing I called out that they would die by is how they die. Okay. Good little story for you guys. I love this dude. His name's Ghost Tribe, okay? Red Ghost Tribe. One of my best friends. I know his real name. I'm not going to say his real name on stream. But one of my best friends lays down really right next to B-Bomb. 1v1 situation. And I literally made the comment, bruh, I hope he really does not come up from behind you, man. Because he has the time with where you're laying. If he comes from behind you, he's going to look at A-Bomb. He's going to look down the stairwell. He's probably going to look down the other stairwell across where you're looking now and possibly not go completely past the statue. Then he's going to walk around to the location you're at and look at where the bomb is on that side to see if you're sitting near it. Guess what? Literally behind him, walks up, does a takedown on my boy Ghost. Because Ghost didn't listen to me. All Ghost had to do was either plant the bomb, head down into their spawn stairwell, right? Because more than likely, they're going to come out of that middle section or our spawn to check bomb. They're not going to run all the way back through their spawn to come get it. They're going to go through our spawn or the middle. So setting on that side stairwell, you would have seen him pushing up. would have got the great kill there, bro. Possibly could have won the game, but didn't listen. And that's the criticism I'll give him. I won't be like, retard, what the fuck you doing? I'd be like, hey, bro, like, you could die by this. You might want to move. And they don't listen, and they die by it. Okay? Not to mention, like, pre-firing, right? If you know someone is around the corner, instead of trying to ADS, slow walk it, and try to aim onto them and shoot, okay, which is probably going to get you killed 90% of the time unless the dude's bad with reaction time and aim, okay, which does happen occasionally. I have seen it. You're not going to win that gunfight because one, you're slow moving, so they're going to see you coming around the corner before you even get to see them. So they're already going to be shooting where they see you, and you're going to be stepping out to it. You did not pre-fire and strafe, so you're not winning that gunfight. Unless, again, like I said, they happen to be really bad at aim, or really bad at reaction time. Meaning, like, when they see you, for them to input, they need to squeeze the L2 and R2 on their controller or shoot with their mouse. Okay? And unless they're really bad at either of those, aim or reaction time, you're dead. Especially in Modern Warfare 3. This ain't MW2. I mean, it is, but it isn't. And what do I mean by that is, like, think of MW2 with MW3 movement. Well, not MW3. 2019's movement, right? Slowed down a little bit. Is kind of what MW3 right now is. You don't want to come out where you hit the slide and you slide for 5 years. No. You don't want to jump out and be bunny hopping something because they made the bunny hop slower, and the more hops you do in a row slows you down. Okay? You want to slide cancel. You want to be able to double sprint, circle, or whatever your slide key is on keyboard, and tap it again immediately. You want to be able to slide cancel, slide cancel, slide cancel, like that. Because you want to be able to come out there really fucking quick, not really slow. Okay? What do I mean by this? I'm actually going to show you. Let's go ahead and go back into private match and show you a little bit of some differences in movement and what I think you guys should do compared to what you guys do. Alright? And one of those, we're going to set up some, like, movement stuff, okay? We're going to edit this, and we're going to do something like an SMG. We'll do the new SMG, like this right here, mixed with this pistol, okay, which actually is a pretty good pistol build there. Not going to lie. Next thing is building your stuff correctly. Like, you guys want to use the Assassin's Vest. Don't show up to enemy UAV even when sitting still, because sometimes you're not always going to be able to move. You're going to need to, like, play a little tactically. Especially when you hear someone coming, you need to sit still. Is kind of the thing there. So that's what we're going to do, is teach you guys proper movement. Okay? Commando gloves, not really. What you really want something to do with is, like, we're going to do marksman with this setup, covert sneakers, and instead of EOD plating, you want hacked IFF strobe. This right here is going to be your best thing, except for when you're playing search and destroy. Instead of using this Renetti, you're actually going to want to run something like the Gladiator, this thing, or the Karambit. Faster movement speed. You want that movement. But right now, we're just going to go ahead and do this and show you guys how you should be kind of playing. Okay? The kill streaks I run in multiplayer is going to be something like... well, I can't even do them here, I don't think. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. Is like Juggernaut. Then the Recon Juggernaut. Which there's skins to this. 2 different ones. Okay, nice. But again, Juggernaut, Recon Jug, and then I use something like UAV. So it'll be like UAV, Jug Jug. Or it'll be UAV, or it'll be Bomb Drone, Jug Jug. And right now it is Bomb Drone, Jug Jug. Like that. Alright, let's go ahead and play. And I'm going to show you guys how movement should be compared to what your movement is. And it does take a little bit of practice, and it's better to practice with bots on, so you can actually practice your aiming, your movement while aiming, and all of that. But let's show you guys how this should be when you're doing movement. Nice little cutscene there, but technically if that got blown up, this would be literally gone in 2 more seconds. But when you're doing movement, guys, okay, if I'm coming up to a corner, you don't want to slide like that. And to show you the slide I just did is this, okay? See how long that slide went? That's because right here, yes, you can be coming out, but look how like much the play I had on this. It was doing like this instead of staying centered, okay? You want to do like that, okay? Next thing, when you're moving about, being able to do this is a lot better than doing this, okay? It just is, because doing like this, you're staying well up here and easy to be shot. If you're slide canceling real quick, whoops, not mean to climb there. You're slide canceling real quick like this. Okay? You're being harder to hit. Notice like when I'd done that, I was like this right here, like the dude was, for instance, a good little remake of it was, imagine this being the barrier, and like right there's the barrier, and at first we were gunfighting like this, and I was shooting him, and he went down right here, and I couldn't see him. I went up to the cover like this, I kind of slide canceled, and then kind of popped up like this on him, because when I slide cancel, he's going to be aiming up towards your head. So if my head is equal to about, we'll say, here, so that little gunshot right there, if he's aiming here, aiming at my head, I want to be down here, okay, when pushing. Like that. Like, see how much faster I'm moving? And how I can come out of nowhere and get, like, say there's a guy behind this right here, right? And he's just sitting here like this, okay? If he's doing that and I do this, I have a chance to kill him before he has a chance to do this. Which, yes, feels like there's less movement there, but you gotta think he has to flick to you. So when I come out, I could have already had that. Maybe even had that ping advantage where, like, I peek out, and before it says that I've peeked out of here, I already seen him, right? Which is peeker's advantage. It's in every shooter, okay? See the difference in movement there? Now, the reason I'm telling you guys knife instead of a pistol is because if I pull this out and I kind of suicide right quick and respawn, okay, you'll see in a second. Look at this movement speed compared to when I have this out. The movement speed compared to when I have this out, right? You can see that I'm a little slower with this than I am with this. I can come out all day and just, you know, like that. Then someone who's going to be running with this or trying to double sprint with this, we're like, okay, we'll see how long it takes from, we'll say, right here to that car. 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4 seconds, okay? Now let's see how fast I get to that car using a knife. 1, 2, 3. I am 1 second faster holding a knife than I am with this sniper, alright? That's the same with every other gun you have on your inventory. You're going to be 1 second faster holding a knife. And this ain't even the karambit. This is just the regular knife. So with the karambit, I believe is like 1.5 to 2 times faster. So you'll have a lot more movement speed. Alright? But being able to like come out and, you know, slide cancel properly is a lot better than having to just do like this. See how much slower I am? When someone could be literally, we'll say behind here, I'm right here. Okay? If I come out with the knife, having slide cancel out, I have a chance at hitting him when he's sitting here doing like this. Right? Before he moves here. Because if he has a knife and I don't, every time. Not trying to be mean, but that's every time you're going to get out-sniped. Alright? The karambit. Here we go. Let's see how much faster I can run with the karambit. We'll do that little thing right there again. Okay, so it was 3 seconds with the regular knife compared to a karambit. We're going to redo this again. Alright, and I do, however, have this. So from here to there. 1, 2, 3. So it's about the same, actually. But I also did count a lot faster that time than before. I was like 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2. Literally, as I was going to say 3, I was here compared to saying 3 and then touching it. So yes, it's like 2.5 times faster. Okay, than the other one. We'll say 2 times faster with the regular knife, 2.5 times with the karambit. If you guys want to know the loadout I use with this, it's not even this one. We got a couple. So we got the ZEJR-JJ, which is this. I'll show it to you. Let's go ahead and like suicide right quick. Which is my longer range sniper. This one's my, like if I go to Rebirth Island or any of the Battle Royales, this is the sniper I use. Okay, compared to this one. Which is my average multiplayer one. The biggest thing I would like to go over is how quick scopes actually are. So a lot of like nowadays people will call a quick scope something like that, like where they go. That is a drag scope. Anytime you go in, quickly drag over and shoot is a drag scope. You have the black scope, which is this. Technically, before you even get into your sight, you shoot is a black scope because your scope is technically supposed to be counted as black when you're doing this. And then you have the quick scope, which as soon as you see through your scope is when you're shooting. Okay, that's legit quick scopes right here. Okay, a lot of the quick scopes you see today are not legit quick scopes. Legit quick scopes, again, is this. A quick scope you see today would be something more like that, where they drag over. It is a little bit quick still, but they still go from insight to like this, right? Instead of being here and shooting, they're going from here and dragging over to target. That is a drag scope, not a quick scope. And that, my friends, is why movement can be so good, is because you can be doing stuff like that. But now that was a little slow because I did climb on the tank, which is going to slow you down. When I was really just trying to like do like this around the tank, and it was forcing me to kind of do that because I was standing a little too close. And knowing when to sprint is another thing. Instead of being like this and sprinting all the way around and then trying to do this, sprint up like that. Okay, so you're constantly, you know, slide canceling till you get somewhere like,
1 minute
say
remaining.
this corner. I'm peeking it and then slide canceling it. A lot of people will go, oh, hold on, like that. And that's how you get killed, because you're going back out to someone who's already holding the angle. You want to be able to take that gunfight as soon as you see it. Like that. And then another thing I see is they'll constantly be running like this, and the enemy will come around like this. The reason you don't want to sit here and be sprinting like this is because look how long that takes to pull that down to shoot.
30 seconds
Compared
remaining.
to like that. Okay? Another thing is a lot of people come out and try to do this, and look how much slowed that gets. Okay? Compared to if I just came out and done that.
10 seconds remaining.
Right? It's all about the movement, boys. Proper movement is going to have you survive a lot better than playing without it.
Mission compromised.
Okay, and I'm not saying I'm the king of movement. I'm just saying, like, I'm getting better at the movement, and I think it would make you guys better is movement. And learning the proper movement. Because if you come out bunny hopping, this game's bunny hop is not doing, it's doing, and then it gets slower, right? You've seen how fast, like, the first 3 hops was pretty okay, then after that was really slow and very minimal jumps, but you're not going as far as fast, right? Bunny hops is not this game's thing. Now, if you want to bunny hop out a corner real quick, as in like you're just hopping out to get yourself a little further away from the corner so they're shooting the corner and not you, is plausible. And then you can slide cancel after that to help get a little bit more distance faster, but do not try to sit there and triple bunny hop like you used to do in MW2 and COD 2019, MW 2019, okay? They've nerfed it. Your movement is more in slides now. Okay? And the reason I'm trying to get you guys into movement is because if you're peeking somewhere really slow, they're going to see your gun, they're going to see your hand, they're going to see your arm, they're going to see your feet, legs, and knees before you even get around the corner to see them, and they're going to be shooting you. So you don't want to slow strafe. You want to slide cancel out from there, like, you know, run up to, like, act like you're running the corner and then slide mid. That way you're popping out about an inch after the corner, so they're shooting past you, and you have the chance to shoot them as you strafe back to the corner. So you're slide canceling out from it and strafing back. All right? What that's going to allow is, one, you're going to slide cancel out, so you're breaking the line of sight and accuracy, and then you're strafing back behind the corner while taking the fight, just in case you do miss a couple times. They have a chance to potato more, and you're back behind cover. Or if they have a teammate, you're shooting them, you kill one and the teammate flips around, you're going to be behind the corner before the teammate possibly has a chance to react to shoot you. Alright? That's why you want to slide cancel out and strafe back. But don't sit there and hop, because at the end of the day, you will win some gunfights that way, but you're going to lose a lot more. That's me being honest. Alright, guys. I'm sorry I had to talk your guys' ear off, but I have to get shit off my chest. And I'd rather say it to calm down than hold it in and build it up. Till next time, stay awesome. And peace.